Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Mr. Deadman. Welcome to Rant and Chill. This video is about NEMOPHILA, and for those that are curious about NEMOPHILA but don't know where to begin, obviously I'm going to give you a quick summary. It's going to be kind of rough. There's a lot to this. If you want to get to the little details about every member, I have that video as well, the origins of NEMOPHILA. And anywhere I left out, there's always the comment section. They always help me out as well, okay? It's a team effort here, okay? So, and I'll also give you my recommendations of where to begin song-wise, depending on where you're coming from, okay? So, obviously, it's a Japanese metal band, so there is that language barrier there, but hopefully you still stick around and enjoy that band, because whether or not you speak Japanese or not, musically, it should connect with you. If you like metal, if you like hard rock, it's going to connect. It's going to hit with you, okay? There's no reason why it wouldn't, okay? So they formed in 2019. Mayu left. Mayu was the front lady. She's the singer, and she has an incredible range. She can go from screaming. She could spit lyrics out, dude. She could freaking rap if she wanted to. She does. She does at times. She'll rap. She'll scream. She'll growl, and she'll sing. And it's all one. It's all one, and it's great. It's so great. Her range is pretty good. Very, very incredible range there. Now, she left her band, Lipstick, and she was looking to put together a backing band for a one-off session where they were covering another Japanese band. And the cover of it, the session was so good, the talent that they were able to pull together was so good, they couldn't just walk away. And what is this talent? Who did Mayu get all together? Well, Mayu called up her classmate, Haraguchi-san. Haraguchi-san is the bassist for NEMOPHILA, and she had in a previous band, I believe it's called Hoderlins in 2016. Haraguchi-san is a very competent bassist. You could really hear her. Even an example, Rollin' would be a really good example. Okay, it starts off with like a bass solo, a nice bass slapping solo, really good. That's also my recommendation of where to start if you're like someone who likes industrial metal stuff. Because you get that nice bass slap stuff, and then all of a sudden you get like this nice little ear candy like synth stuff going on in the background. It's really good. It is a really good high intense song. Okay. Anyway, so Haraguchi-san gets called up, and then they recruit a drummer, Tamu Murata. Tamu Murata is a very competent drummer. She was in this band called Suramimi from 2013 to 2017. She also has her own YouTube channel that has over 222,000 subscribers. Very, very well known in Japan, so much so that when she went to do this audition thing for another band called Maximum the Hormone, not auditioning for their band, but auditioning for some various contest thing that they were doing, okay? They were impressed that she even showed up. They knew who she was. And it was kind of through that she crossed paths with Mayu and Haraguchi-san. Okay? Very interesting lore. If you already know about these other bands, did you already know about this band? And you're just kind of like watching me like, Mr. Deadman, what did you get right this time? What did you miss out? Let me know in the comment section. Okay? Okay. But Tamu Murata and the drummer, Tamu Murata is the drummer, combine her with the bassist Haraguchi-san. Happiest rhythm section you'll ever see. They are smiling, bright freaking smiles as Murata Tamu's hammering on the freaking drums. A freaking powerhouse there, and Haraguchi-san is backing it with a nice bass line. Okay. Then you need a guitarist. Well, Mayu, our front lady, knew about this band called Mary's Blood, and knew this guitarist in Mary's Blood by the name of Saki. Saki is a really good guitarist. Saki has been in a couple bands. She debuted in a band, a rock trio band called Mix, which is kind of like Bandmade before Bandmade. Kind of, sort of. They wore maid outfits, but it was like, I don't know if there's much. I don't know how long that band stayed around and all that stuff. I don't know if it really had an impact. It was an influence for Bandmade. Probably not. I don't think it was. But she was also in Mary's Blood. In some brief history here, I might get this wrong here, but so in 2008, there was this band called Destros, and just about every member of Destros left except for the front lady, Mina. And when those people left, they formed a band called Mary's Blood. And Saki joined Mary's Blood. Saki was part of Mary's Blood. So anyway, Mayu knew about Mary's Blood, recruited Saki. Saki agreed. Saki was like, okay, but there's this other guitarist who's also really good, and I highly recommend that you get her, Hazuki. Okay? Now, how good is Hazuki? Hazuki is a very, very good, very competent guitarist as well. I mean, I forgot to say, Saki is pretty much like a shred queen. Hazuki, I think she could compete. I think they could go head to head if they really wanted to. I say this because Hazuki, she has to be at the same level, almost equivalent to, be able to back this other guitarist named Lisa X, who is a very popular, I guess, popular in Japan for being like this prodigy, essentially. Like at the age of like 5, she was this Lisa X girl was like doing like Metallica covers, like solo and all. Okay, she was doing like Judas Priest stuff, solo and all. So. Really good guitars. But my point in bringing that up is Hazuki could play with that and hold her own with that. So you get Hazuki, you get Saki, you got Haraguchi-san, you got Murata Tamu, and you got Mayu. All together. Creating NEMOPHILA. Pretty much creating this powerhouse that their debut album was so good. It was in the top 10. Okay? All right. So where to start? Where to start with NEMOPHILA? Where I started was a little song called Oiran. Oiran. Great song. I love that song. To this day, it's one of my favorites. Okay. However, if you like by the way, I like that song because it has a lot of metal elements, but there's also some punk elements to it. When I say punk, I'm thinking like maybe like Offspring punk. It's kind of in there. You could hear it in the riffs. You could hear the riffs. You could hear it in the singing. You could hear it, but there's also some really nice breakdowns in it and some really cool solos. Now, Revive, if you just want, man, I just want, give me an example for just metal. Revive, start there, okay? Nice little intro, nice little lead in, okay? You're like, okay, this sounds nice already. And man, that when the guitars come in, you get hooked. You get freaking hooked. It is a great introduction song. Just start with Revive, honestly. No matter where you're from, no matter what you like, what type of metal you like, start with Revive, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. Okay. If you like more of like a ballad, if you will, like a slower song, that's Game Over. Game Over would be a really good place to start. If you want more of like a rap rock thing, well, there's Style. Style's really good. There's also Dissension. Yeah. Those would be my recommendations of where to start, where to begin. Now, for those listening and you're familiar with the band, what would your recommendation be? Like if a family member or a friend was like, "Hey, where should I start?" Or they're kind of curious. Maybe the band comes up. Maybe you want to show them something. What is the song you play? What is the music video you play? Okay. I kind of messed it up. I said music video, right? Just think of the song, okay? Let's not bring in the music video because there's visual elements and all that stuff. We're just talking about the songs, okay? Okay. What is the song you play for people to introduce NEMOPHILA to, okay? What is that and why? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for those who didn't know about the band and they checked it out after this, hey, let me know what you thought, man. Was I right on the money on this one? Or are you still not a fan or whatever? I don't know how you could not be a fan. They're a really good band. Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.